Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Jumbo. Rick Harrison is the face of the pawn industry. Rick Harrison runs the now world-famous pawn store that had been originally founded by his father. Rick Harrison is worth an average $8 million today and continues to be an icon in the industry on the History Channel. Nicknamed the Spotter, Harrison sees beyond the transactions in his store. He has a gift for identifying valuable items and a true passion for learning the historical stories and relevance behind the trinkets. He has grown to be the face of the pawn industry and the subject of hilarious memes offering tongue-in-cheek jabs as a low-balling nature of the business. He doesn't seem to mind and doesn't let the celebrity status go to his head. In fact, he ventures off-grid for months at a time to get away. Pawn Stars phenomenon. The pawn industry was the only way to do business and build credit prior to the 1950s. Of course, in today's market, people use banks and check cashing services, but there is still a huge demand for the buy, sell, and trade nature of the pawn shop. 3 generations of the Harrison family own the gold and silver pawn shop and use their keen eyes to find rare relics, assign values, and uncover historical details of the unique finds that customers bring in today. The History Channel puts the camera crews on the Harrison family business, and almost immediately the show Pawn Stars is the most profitable show in the network's portfolio. Generating more than $3 million per episode, the History Channel created celebrities out of the family behind the counter. Pawn Stars Rick Harrison spends almost half the year living off-grid. You might not recognize the name Rick Harrison at first mention, but the second you're reminded of the man behind the Pawn Stars counter for notorious banter with customers and lowball impressive wealth. But he's a celebrity who subscribes to the social politics of stardom. He values his connection with nature and spends nearly half the year living off the grid altogether. What's going on with Pawn Stars now? This is just one of the many controversies the show has faced over the years. Pawn Stars faced a lawsuit over melted gold. According to a criminal complaint filed by the state of Nevada and Clark County Justice Court, a coin collection worth an estimated $50,000 was stolen from David Walters' Las Vegas home in November 2013 by Walters' niece, Jennifer Beckman. The complaint alleges Beckman stole the collection, taking parts of it to Las Vegas' gold and silver pawn shop, where she sold the coins in separate visits. However, the shop was not notified that the coins were stolen until the next month. By that time, the coins were long gone. We go through them, says spokesperson Laura Herlovich. If the grader is not someone we trust, the cases are cracked open and the coins are still not to be melted down. That was the case here. I don't know for sure, but I believe a majority were melted down. They weren't worth what Walters thought they were worth. The law stipulates that although pawn shops in Nevada are required to hold onto items for 30 to 90 days in case the owners want them back, gold coins aren't subject to that law. Unfortunately for Walters, it meant his collection was gone by the time he tracked it down. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
I just like the sound.